The next YouTube video after this is going to be put up, I'm going to put up.
Two men, Timothy and Pedro, pursued internet fame and followers with tragic results. Timothy's fake robbery prank video turned deadly.
It's a prank gone wrong. A man, some wondering what police are calling a fake robbery. They say it was all for a YouTube video.
And Pedro's attempt to prove his book was bulletproof ended in his own demise.
Everything I'm going to be showing you guys on my channel, you guys are going to be saying, "Damn it, boy."
Their quest for online popularity led to devastating consequences. But here's the question: how far is too far when chasing internet fame, and is the risk really worth the reward? Pedro Ruiz III. Have you heard the shocking story of a guy who recklessly dared his girlfriend to shoot him in a twisted bid for social media fame? Pedro Ruiz III was that guy. The thrill-seeker took the quest for online fame to a deadly extreme. He challenged his girlfriend Mona Lisa Perez to shoot him on camera. The young couple, passionate about creating YouTube videos, had been building a following with their quirky pranks and stunts. But their desire for internet fame clouded their judgment, leading them down a dangerous path. On that fateful day in June 2017, Pedro and Mona Lisa set out to create their most daring stunt content yet. With cameras rolling, Mona Lisa hesitated, expressing her fear, saying she couldn't do it, and trembling as she spoke. Pedro reassured her that as long as she hit the book, he would be fine, so he insisted and encouraged her to go for it. The book in question was a hardcover encyclopedia, which Pedro held against his chest. Mona Lisa, wielding a powerful .50 caliber Desert Eagle handgun, fired the fatal shot. The bullet pierced the book and struck Pedro, killing him instantly. As the investigation progressed, a tweet from Mona Lisa came to light, revealing the dangers they had courted. She had tweeted that she and Pedro were planning to create one of the most perilous videos ever, and she made it clear that the idea was Pedro's, not hers. At the time, Mona Lisa was pregnant with their second child. She was sentenced to 180 days in jail for second-degree manslaughter, a harsh reminder of the risks they took. Tor Eckhoff, Apator. Tor was like a real-life Iceman, but without superpowers. He gained a significant following with his daring stunts on ice, like drinking vodka while ice skating, swimming in icy holes, and diving into freezing water, all while filming his YouTube videos. He was fearless, but not invincible like the Marvel Comics Iceman, who can control ice with his mind. Tor's YouTube channel, Apator, was like a treasure chest of adventures, with over 1.2 million subscribers eagerly awaiting his next escapade. His fearlessness and enthusiasm were truly captivating, and it's no wonder his channel attracted such a large and devoted audience. He was like a cat with 9 lives, always landing on his feet. Tor's love for adventure was contagious, and his fans loved him for it. From Norway to New York, he was always on the go, capturing the beauty of the world through his lens. But, tragically, his last adventure was his most dangerous. On November 26, 2021, he was filming a video on the icy Jakobs Dam in Kongsberg. He started by running around in his custom underwear, and obviously, that wasn't enough for him. He then used a sledgehammer to break through the frozen lake and create a pool to swim in. Unfortunately, the temperature wasn't cold enough to freeze the pool's edges, and as he tried to climb out, the ice kept breaking under his weight. Tor attempted to escape the frozen pool, but the ice shattered, enlarging the hole and ultimately causing him to drown. The whole heartbreaking incident was captured on camera at a lake in Norway. The locals heard a distressing sound and quickly rushed to the scene, finding Tor trapped in the ice. They acted fast and got him to the nearby Ullevål hospital, but unfortunately, he didn't make it. Tor's wife, Tove, expressed her devastation over his tragic death, saying that they missed him terribly and that his loss would never be forgotten. She described him as having been everything to her and their son. Tove and her son, Johannes, were actually with Tor when he was in the hospital before he finally gave up. His death came as a shock to his subscribers and fellow adventure content creators. It was noted that just 5 days before his death, he had posted a comical video celebrating his 57th birthday, reassuring fans that he was alive and well. Timothy Wilks. Timothy's whole world revolved around becoming a YouTube sensation. Born on June 1, 2000, he was a young guy with a burning desire for internet fame. He figured the trick was to follow the trend and be a prankster. He dove headfirst into making these wild prank videos, going all out to grab those views. The problem was that he didn't care that these pranks were technically against YouTube's rules. He just wanted to be famous. So, on February 4th, 2021, Timothy and his friend came up with this plan to stage fake robberies. They would approach random people, pretend to be tough, and bully them with loud yelling until they became intimidated and helpless. Then, they would laugh and say, "Gotcha, it's a prank." They decided to film their latest prank video at the Urban Air Trampoline Park in a smaller Nashville suburb. It seemed like the perfect spot to get some laughs and go viral. But things didn't quite go as planned. Unfortunately, on that particular day, they mistakenly approached the wrong individuals. It turned out that these men were armed with guns and knives when Timothy and his friend approached them and started yelling. They physically confronted and intimidated them, leading to a violent situation. A man named David Starnes Jr. shot Timothy in the head, killing him instantly. His friend ran away from the scene, and when the cops showed up, Starnes claimed self-defense. He had no idea it was all just a prank gone wrong. Timothy's friend filmed the incident from a safe distance, miraculously escaping harm. The police investigated, but no charges were filed against Starnes. Albert Dyrlund. Albert Dyrlund, aka Albert Soap, was a rising star Danish YouTuber with more than 170,000 YouTube subscribers. He and his friend Anton launched their joint YouTube channel, Novopleco, in October 21, 2012, and their chemistry was like a perfectly harmonized duet. They went by a name that played off the fact that both their names started with the letter A. Albert and Anton frequently posted vlogs, and their popularity soared, earning them the Vlogger of the Year award in 2015 at the 2015 award show Guldtuben. But like a ship-changing course, they decided to sail solo in the year 2016. They tried to make a comeback, but it didn't last. After 2 years of silence, they suddenly posted some new videos on June 1st, 2019. Albert took a bold step in 2019 by moving to America to create content for his new English-only channel, Albert Soap. Tragically, on July 28, 2021, Albert's life was cut short in a devastating accident. He was filming a video at Mount Saseta in Val Gardena, Italy, when he mistakenly fell 656 feet to his death. Despite a rescue helicopter rushing to the scene, it was too late, and Albert was pronounced dead at the scene. He was only 22 years old. His mother, Vibe Jørger Jensen, confirmed the heartbreaking news and asked for privacy during the difficult time. The internet was shocked and saddened by the loss of the talented young creator, who had built a massive following in Denmark and beyond. Friends and fans took to Twitter to pay their respects and share their memories of Albert. Fellow Danish YouTuber Rasmus Brohave tweeted a heartfelt tribute saying, "I'm completely out of it. I will forever remember all our memories. Thanks for this time, my friend. Rest in peace." As the news spread, many used the opportunity to not only mourn Albert's passing, but also to remind others to prioritize safety over filming. One tweet read, "We've lost a big Danish YouTuber, Albert Dyrlund. May he rest in peace. And please be careful when making risky videos. It's not worth it." It was like a warning sign on a treacherous road, urging others to slow down and be cautious. He will be deeply missed, and his story serves as a reminder to always prioritize safety. Greg Plitt. Greg embarked on a heart-pounding adventure on January 2015 to capture the ultimate video. but little did the world know that will lead to his tragic end. George Gregory Plitt, Jr., born on November 3, 1977, was not just a fitness model and actor, but also a familiar face on the Bravo show Workout. Originally hailing from Lutherville, Maryland, Plitt had a pretty solid family background. His mom was an interior designer. His father had a successful career as a real estate agent. He also had an older sister who studied at the United States Naval Academy. Greg's journey into fitness started early, back in 6th grade when his dad brought home gym equipment. He got even more pumped when he saw how his sister became physically fit after her first year at the Naval Academy. He was quite the all-rounder during his school days at Gilman School in Baltimore. He was a phenomenal athlete, dominating multiple sports including football, wrestling, and golf. There seemed to be no athletic challenge he couldn't conquer. He had an unbeatable competitive drive, and to top it off, he maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA, a rare combination of athletic and academic excellence. His friends affectionately called him Superman due to his fearless pursuits. Later on, he went to the United States Military Academy and graduated in 2000, where he earned his stripes as both airborne and ranger qualified. He was a jack of all trades leading troops, mastering the skies, acing golf, and even shining as a model, actor, and YouTuber. He was living the dream, and his energy was infectious. He was the kind of person who made you want to push yourself to be your best self. Greg was a total trendsetter on social media, also leveraging YouTube with over 175 subscribers to inspire his global audience. He wasn't just about fitness. He shared his journey, from epic physical features to deep life insights. And if you are a fan of TV dramas, you might have caught him on The Good Shepherd. Plus, he made some big screen appearances alongside Hollywood legends like Christian Bale and Robert Duvall in movies like Days of Our Lives and Terminator Salvation. He was living his dream, following his passions, and making things happen. But then, in the blink of an eye, everything best to an end. He was on a mission to get the perfect shot for his energy drink commercial, and he found himself on a deserted train track, embarking. As the train approached, he tried to outrun it, but unfortunately, he couldn't keep up. The train struck him, and it was all caught on camera by the onboard recorder. The police think he might have thought the train was on a parallel track, and he tried to outrun it until the very end. The circumstances surrounding Greg Plitt's death are still unclear. Investigators reviewed footage from the train and Greg's camera crew to figure out what exactly happened. His friend Warren, who knew him for 15 years ago, called it a moment where things just got out of control. The thing is, Greg wasn't supposed to be filming on the tracks. That's considered trespassing. His girlfriend Christina said he was always trying to get the best shot and push the limits. A public memorial service was held in Los Angeles and his hometown, Baltimore. Grant Thompson. Born on November 21, 1980, Grant Thompson was an airline pilot living in Farmington, Utah, when he started getting interested in figuring out how things worked. He was 29 at the time, and in his free time, he loved tinkering with stuff and doing random household projects. His friends were always super impressed with his creations, and that's when he had the brilliant idea to start filming his projects and uploading them to YouTube. In January 2010, he created his YouTube channel, and that's when his DIY and life hack videos started gaining traction. But it wasn't until late 2011 that he started focusing on building his brand and creating a channel specifically for life hack videos. And that's when he started using the name The King of Random, which, by the way, was given to him by a friend who thought it was the perfect fit for his creative projects. Thompson's very first video under his brand new channel name, The King of Random, went live on September 6, 2012, and he named it How to Make Slime. At that point, Thompson was still learning the ropes of video editing. He had bought a top-notch intro clip from a freelancer in Asia and was messing around with it on his neighbor's computer using Adobe Premiere. But he was determined to create high-quality content, so he bought the software himself and spent countless hours teaching himself how to film and edit like a pro. Fast forward to the channel's early success, and Thompson realized he had a gold mine on his hands. He transformed his basement into a creation studio, churning out project after project. For the first couple of years, he was a one-man show, but as the channel blew up, he brought in some extra help to keep up with the demand. Today, the King of Random has more than 12.4 million subscribers. Thompson also ran 3 other channels: 2 KOR for behind-the-scenes goodies, T-Core Shorts for bite-sized fun, and the King of Random en Español for his Spanish-speaking fans. In January 2018, he got in trouble with the law for allegedly conducting incendiary experiments in his backyard. He was charged with 2 felony counts and faced up to 15 years in prison. But he made a deal with the prosecutors to drop the charges to a misdemeanor if he made 2 YouTube videos warning people about the dangers of his experiments. And that's exactly what he did. Tragedy, however, struck on July 29, 2019. Thompson's life was cut short in a paragliding accident. Just moments before Thompson's demise, a frantic caller had reached out to the Washington County Sheriff's Office in Utah, reporting a missing paraglider near Sand Hollow State Park. The caller was worried sick, saying the paraglider should have landed an hour earlier but wasn't answering their cell phone. This sparked a massive search effort by local officials who were determined to find the missing pilot. Luckily, dispatchers were able to track the pilot's cell phone using GPS, giving search teams a vital lead. As the helicopter searched the area, they finally spotted Thompson's body. Sadly, it was too late. Thompson had crashed and never regained consciousness. He was just 38 when he died in a paragliding accident in Utah. After his death, the King of Random channel uploaded a simple but powerful video tribute to Thompson, with just a picture and a caption. A few days later, Nate and Callie, the co-hosts, uploaded a video montage of Thompson's experiments and clips of him talking about the channel's success. They confirmed that the channel would keep going, which is what Thompson would have wanted. The channel also uploaded a tribute video from fellow YouTube creators like Matt Pat, Brian Brushwood, and Zach Nelson. Presently, the channel is run by Thompson's friends and family, and they've shifted the focus to life hacks, experiments, and random weekend projects. Now it's time for today's subscriber's pick. Meet Jacob Cockle, a 28-year-old guy who was basically a real-life Aquaman, minus the whole living under the sea thing. Instead, he spent most of his time around the water, capturing its beauty through his photography. Jacob was a total water baby, learning to swim as soon as he could walk. He loved riding the waves as a surfer and filming the ocean's power. He was even making a name for himself as a photographer, specializing in water shots. But here's the thing. Jacob also had a bit of a wild streak and loved living life on the edge. He would swim with the whirlpool and film it, earning massive views from his YouTube videos. On May 28, 2013, Jacob decided to take on the whirlpool once again. He donned a rubber horse's head prop and jumped into the water, eager to capture the perfect shot for his YouTube channel. His friend David Rain filmed from the quay as Jacob swirled around the whirlpool's edge, whooping with excitement. But as the whirlpool dragged him down, Jacob's laughter turned to fear. He tried to escape, but it was too late. David searched for his friend, but Jacob was gone. He had been sucked into the tunnel and spat out into the pool, where he was found floating face down. It was a tragic end to a life lived on the edge. What drives people like Jacob to push the limits of adventure and risk their lives for the thrill of it? Share your thoughts in the comments below. James Stobe. James Stobe was born on June 12, 1980 in the United States, to parents who might have worried about his adventurous streak. He was always getting into trouble, always looking for the next thrill. And, after some tough financial times left him homeless, he found a new way to escape: train hopping. This guy had the idea back in 2012 to create a YouTube channel called Stobe the Hobo, where he would document his train hopping adventures across the United States. He amassed a huge fan base of nearly 11,000 subscribers who were thrilled to watch him explore the railways. They loved watching him ride the rails, even when his adventures didn't go according to plan, which was often since he was known for taking risks and pushing the limits. James wasn't just some reckless thrill seeker. He was a talented guy with a wicked sense of humor and a heart of gold. He would play piano like a pro, and his commentary on life was always spot on, even if it was a bit unconventional. He shared his talents generously, and people loved him for it. But tragedy struck on November 9, 2017. James was filming a train-hopping scene when his bag got tangled in the train, and well, it's just heartbreaking that he died on the spot. He was only 33 years old. According to reports, the incident occurred in the Baltimore area, and the subsequent police investigation shed light on the serious issues surrounding railway trespassing. Emily Hartridge. On May 25, 1984, in Hambledon, Hampshire, England, a vlogger was born. Her name was Emily Hartridge. She started vlogging on YouTube in 2012, and her channel took off like a rocket. She gained a massive following of over 300,000 subscribers with her 10 Reasons Why videos. Those videos felt like a breeze of authenticity, offering honesty, relatability, and genuine reality. She shared her thoughts on relationships, love, gender, and modern life, as well as her personal struggles with sexuality, mental health, and even her decision to freeze her eggs. Emily was a talented TV presenter too, appearing in shows like Sketch My Life. At the time of her death, she was undergoing fertility treatment to have a baby with her boyfriend Jake Hazel, whom she met while working as a personal trainer. Tragically, Emily's life was cut short on July 12, 2019, when she was riding her electric scooter in Battersea, London, and was struck by a lorry on the roundabout. Like a sudden storm on a sunny day, it was a shock to everyone. She was just 35 years old and is believed to be the first person to die in a United Kingdom accident involving an e-scooter. In September 2020, a coroner delivered a heartbreaking verdict. Emily's scooter accident was caused by a combination of speeding and an underinflated tire. Dr. Fiona Wilcox explained that this deadly mix led to Emily losing control of her scooter, resulting in a tragic crash. In a heartbreaking watch, Emily's final video, 10 Reasons to Get a Younger Boyfriend, showed her receiving 2 scooters from her boyfriend, Jake Hazel, for her 35th birthday, including the electric one she was riding when she died. Emily's boyfriend, Jake, has spoken publicly about his regret and the constant reminders of her death whenever he sees e-scooters on the road. Despite his pain, Jake doesn't blame the lorry driver and has continued Emily's social media accounts. Yongning. Yongning was a Chinese thrill seeker who took the internet by storm with his jaw-dropping stunts. This guy was known for pushing the limits, performing death-defying feats without any safety equipment. He would scale skyscrapers, leap between buildings, and hang from dizzying heights, all without a harness or net to catch him if he fell. Yongning's stunts were so crazy and captivating that he racked up a massive online following. People couldn't get enough of his daredevil antics, and he became known as the Chinese Spider-Man, or the Rooftopper. His videos went viral, garnering millions of views and earning him a significant presence on social media platforms like Weibo and WeChat. This guy was like a real-life superhero, minus the cape and superpowers. He was just a regular dude with a taste for adventure and a willingness to take risks that would make even the most seasoned thrill seeker queasy. Despite the danger, Wu's mesmerizing stunts drew cheers until his luck ran out. On November 8, 2017, he attempted a stunt that would be his last. He fell from a 62-story building in Changsha, China, and tragically lost his life. In November 2017, a Chinese live streaming service was directed to compensate the family of Yongning, who tragically fell to his death. The compensation amounted to 30,000 yuan. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.